It's a tough year to be a woman. If you're American or spend some time online, you will have heard about the overturning of Roe v. Wade. Whether you agree with it or not, you will know that it has severely slashed women's rights, with some states even making illegal abortions where there could be serious or irreversible injuries. And you will also know that the online conservatives, who honestly kind of lost it after January 6th, and also used to avoid debating extreme cases when it comes to abortion, they have been dogging on this topic. This Roe v. Wade overturning event overlaps with something else. For a while now, there has been a lot of discrimination of women in the online spaces, with stuff like constant harassment for no reason, stuff like the women coffee meme, and controversies like Jason R, IShowSpeed, and probably many others. There has also been a lot of misogyny in places like TikTok and games like Valorant. If you don't think it's serious, go ask a woman in your life or a friend of yours who has a girlfriend or any woman in their life about sexism in online games. It's frustrating and horrible. I'll even add my story so you guys can maybe hopefully relate a little bit more. I was playing Valorant and there's one guy in my team told a teammate to man up and push, right? And his friend said, grab your balls and you'll know what to do. I thought this was a bit weird, so I jokingly just said, what is he gonna do, check for cancer? Immediately, the mood in the game switched. And the two of them started joking about sexually assaulting me, spitting in my mouth, and wouldn't shut up about them wanting to see how I grab my balls and check for cancer. This was all happening in voice chat, by the way, with a very aggressive tone that I had never heard from anyone. After a while of just telling them they're weird and just not replying, they got increasingly hostile, insulting, and even threatened to sexually assault my girl, who thank God wasn't there, because it would have been a completely different story if so. How it felt at the time was if I was openly gay and a very, very homophobic man approached me just to beat me up. I just wouldn't wish this to anybody. Now that we've spoken about online harassment, this brings me to the start of the show. Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate skyrocketed in popularity due to mostly his lifestyle tips, self-help, abrasive jokes, and misogynistic comments. And let me be clear, there's nothing wrong with laughing at some of Tate's jokes. The problem is that he plays the line between joke and opinion to the point where everything in the middle is a gray area. That, combined with him also being successful and known for his self-help tips, it makes it a breeding ground for misogyny. Anywhere you go where Andrew Tate is being discussed, you can see people saying he's joking, others kinda agreeing with him, and some straight up praising him. A lot of people, and young people especially, are growing up and having him as a reference for success and how the world works, or should work. And this is dangerous. Not everyone has the privilege to be able to understand when he's joking and when he's serious. And they will let it slide until they actually believe everything he says. Thousands of his fans will, and probably already do, go around berating every woman they see online, because they just think it's funny. To add to that, we have the example of GreekGodx, a popular streamer who recently lost a ton of weight during the pandemic, and believe me Greek, everyone is proud of you for that. However, we are not here to talk about his weight loss journey, but about how his online presence has completely shifted to a mix of conservative and alpha male lifestyle tips, mixed with misogyny. To the eyes of the broader public, Greek has effectively been convinced that Andrew Tate is right, even if he doesn't actually believe half of what he's saying, and thus making more people prone to also absorb those beliefs. All these things will inevitably have an effect on how people globally treat women online, and that's why it needs to be addressed. To end it all, I would like to say, please treat women like you would any other human being. And if you have women in your life, be extra nice to them for a while, as these things are 100% taking a toll on their emotional and mental health. I hope you learned something from this video, and subscribe if you want more lighthearted entertainment. See ya.